Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would just like to thank my viewers and those that have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate all of your positive feedback. Thank you so much. This is a general reading, therefore it may or it may not resonate with you. So if it does not, please go and check your moon and or your rising sign for your messages. This is a love reading for the sign of Aries for the month of January. Now, the overall energy, because I use two decks, I am using the overall energy from the bottom of both decks because they both are going to give information for this reading. Um, the first one is the Chariot here, and this is an energy that indicates forward movement. It's a victory. It's a choice between two paths. It's about you taking charge of your life, you getting in the driver's seat and taking charge. It's triumph over difficulties and breaking through blockages that have held you back. At the bottom of the mini Rider-Waite, we have the Seven of Swords, which is typically known as the sneak card, but it can also mean leaving a situation or taking a risk on something. So I'm going to begin in the past and work my way into the present and then into the future. So we begin down here with the Nine of Swords, and this is in the past. And this is a card of worry and sleepless nights, um, overthinking, negative thinking. It's about fears and doubts. It can even be a guilty conscience that's keeping you up. 'Cause swords are how we look at things. So it's an energy that you can change. Now, I believe that this is about a commitment, because I have the Four of Wands here, which is typically the happy home. It's about foundation, stability, commitment, starting up new business. But in this case, this is about a commitment, I believe. Something happened and you were up at night worrying, and your emotions were out of balance. And Temperance here, she saw the need for the change, and thus the divine energies move in to make this transformation for you, to help you. And this is the Death card. So the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, because this cannot continue. The emotions are not balanced. So divine timing steps in and initiates this transformation. So unexpected events occurred quite quickly. Dramatic changes here with the Knight of Wands. And you can see he's facing away from these swords here. And then there are, with the Page of Wands, there are lots of messages that are going back and forth. So obviously you're communicating with somebody. And I believe this is about your thinking about leaving a situation, but you you were afraid of loss. You were trying to hold on to something that wasn't working anymore. You feared losing your stability, your what was a happy home. But you weren't happy here. Your heart obviously is broken. Okay, and so then we move up into the more recent past, which has you, I believe it's juggling a decision, and you're going back and forth on that decision. And I think that's whether or not to leave this situation. And then we move into the present, and here we have the Eight of Swords. So this indecision, this fear of loss, is keeping you trapped here. Here we have fears, doubts, and they're still evident here. And in order to get out of this energy, you have to change your thoughts. Here we know that you've been hurt. Your heart is broken. This could have been a third-party relationship. This card also speaks of cheating. The Three of Swords, it's about heartbreak, loss, arguments, cheating, feeling incredibly unhappy about something. And so that reflects here, and it's right on top of this card. But again, something happens. The Wheel of Fortune comes in to say there's going to be a change. And the High Priestess says you need to use your intuition, and there are more secrets that are yet to be revealed. You don't have all the answers yet. So whatever you thought you knew back here, there's more that you didn't know, that you still don't know, because here this is in the present. Up here, what crowns this reading is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, this is about truth. It's communication that brings clarity. And you know, with the Page of Swords, what the truth is and what is not the truth. And then we have the Three of Coins, which says the right people will show up to help you, and you're ready to accept the help because you want this victory. You want a happy outcome. And down here in the future, we have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords speaks to the end of betrayal. You see the sun coming up here in the back. you know things are going to get better here, because the 10's an end of a cycle, and so thus a new cycle begins. You're still having some inner conflict, and um, but you are ready to fight for your happily ever after. And you will follow your intuition with the Queen of Cups. You will embody her energy as you move forward here. And your intuition is going to be very strong. And then we finish with the Eight of Wands, which is an end to delays. Good news coming in. Things start to pick up for you now. So whatever happened here in the past, and that really affected you, really broke your heart, um, you will leave that situation behind you, and you will move forward towards your happily ever after, and you're ready to fight for that, and use your intuition to guide you. And the Chariot here is another victory card. Now the Archangel message that I pulled for you is overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Perfect card for this reading. And I also pulled an Angel Answers card, and you got communicate clearly. So communicate clearly to Spirit, to your angels. Be very clear on what it is you want so that they can bring it to you. So I thank you so much for watching, Aries. I wish you a great month of January. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the details on how to do that are in the description box below this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.